What up, guys? Welcome again to another of my video. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the time you're going to be watching this video. Oh my guys, Very Dark Man has now come out to react to Mohbad younger brother Adura's confession on how his brother Mohbad actually died. And guys, after I watch Very Dark Man video, there's just one thing I want to say. The thing I want to say is that in this life, always try to be with the people that you really love, because from everything wey Very Dark Man don talk, I will still say it again, that Mohbad was with the people that did not like him. Mohbad was actually working hard and caring for the people that did not really care much about him. Guys, as it stands so right now, Very Dark Man have come out to clear the air on some things that Mohbad brother actually said in his own interview. I'm going to be reading the summary of that interview for you. But before I continue, there's something that Adura actually said in that interview. He said that Very Dark Man never reached out to him. In fact, take a look at the video.
Okay, so kí ló dé tí o tí sí nínú fídíò? So o ṣorí àwọn fídíò tí VDM ṣe?
Yeah, mo ráwọn kan sí some.
Because ó dàbí pé ìwọ nìkan ló ti sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ní kí n dì ẹ́ mú báyìí. Ṣorí pé bí interrogation mo fẹ́ ṣe báyìí. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ló tó Dávídì tí o ti lọ sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú VDM?
Yeah, number one could reach out to me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Because I was asking him, Timba eventually get there.
Why not? Early bureau could reach out to me. So model so come fellow bureau me lo buy any corner from so could send anybody to reach out to me.
Oh my guys, this was what Adura actually said, and as you heard, he said that Very Dark Man never reached out to him. Now, Very Dark Man have come out to talk about this thing, because yesterday I was like, why didn't Very Dark Man reach out to Adura? Omo, it is always good that we hear the both parties that in a matter before we jump to conclusion. No, because Very Dark Man said that Adura has not even reached out to him before, and as a matter of fact, when the people that were interviewing Adura said that Very Dark Man want to interview him, Adura said no, he doesn't want to go. Take a look at what Very Dark Man said.
I'm surprised that Mohbad brother granted interview and no be me interview him. Again, he said something in order to justify why he no come my side. He say, I no reach out to Ram. I did not reach out to anybody. All the people who come that interview, I didn't reach out to them. You know why? I don't want anybody to say Very Dark Man pressure me. After I interview samlarry, all of them, now they rush shit, they won't talk. Want to say our own truth, want to say our truth. Nigerians don't know what's happening. They change narrative, want to say the truth. And all of them story aligned. Do you understand? But this boy Adura is fear to come meet me. And because of what people have been saying on the media, whether they call her useless brother, in don't say, oh, these people, they can't quickly go grant interview somewhere else. Do you understand?
Oh my guys, this is what Very Dark Man actually said. And you see, Very Dark Man has a lot to say, because he's very upset that Adura did not actually come to him if he really wanted to narrate everything that went down in the house. Very Dark Man also went on to ask a very important question to Adura, and this is something that Adura refused to address while he granted his own interview. We're going to be taking a look at what Very Dark Man said, but before then, let's first of all take a look at this Adura interview so we can refresh our mind on everything wey Adura actually talk. So Adura was interviewed by Object TV, and in his interview, this was what he said. We had a show in Ikorodu on September 10, 2023. After Mohbad performance, we decided to wait for Zlatan so we could move together. As we were waiting, some area boys came and were asking for money from Mohbad. I was in the second Prado while Mohbad, Wunmi, Prime Boy, Spending, and two other people were in the first Prado. Prime Boy then came to meet me, but the way he was talking, he was high, so I told him to leave me alone. This got him mad and he went to report to Mohbad. Darosha wanted to withdraw money for the area boys and I followed him. By the time we came back, we saw that Prime Boy had fought with Mohbad. I asked Mohbad what happened and he told me Prime Boy punched him. Wunmi told me that Prime Boy was not at fault, so I got confused. I then went to fight with Prime Boy that why would he injure Mohbad. I was told that Mohbad wanted to punch Prime Boy. That was when he hit the Prado glass. We left the show and went home. By then, his hand that was bleeding had reduced. Mohbad was with us downstairs and we were discussing what happened at the show. We later went to sleep. In the morning, Mohbad complained about the hand and that he needed a nurse to treat him. He had a personal nurse and we called the nurse, but she said she was not around. So Spending said he had a nurse and we contacted her, but she said she wouldn't be around till Tuesday. On Tuesday, Wumi and I were preparing food for Liam's 5th-month birthday and the nurse came in the afternoon. Mohbad was in Wumi's room upstairs, so we transferred him to his own room for him to be treated. There was water on the floor in Mohbad's room, which was from the rain that fell. I quickly cleaned it and went back downstairs. After 10 to 15 minutes, they shouted my name from upstairs. By the time I got there, I met Mohbad on the floor, struggling to breathe. I asked the nurse what happened and she said she injected him. Mohbad couldn't talk again, but he pointed at a water, so I used the water to wash his face. He also pointed at the AC. We took him back to the room where we initially transferred him from, so he could get some air from the AC. His mechanic was outside repairing his car, so I started looking for a car that would transport him to the hospital. By the time I returned to the house, I saw that they were already carrying him outside. They got a car that would transport us to the hospital. On the way, we met a lot of traffic, so we had to transfer him to the bike. He was gasping for breath. When we got there, the doctors attended to him. After about 15 minutes, the doctor said he had passed away. We took him to another hospital. They didn't even let us bring him inside. They confirmed him dead at the entrance. They were the one that said brought in dead. I was destabilized. Everyone started crying. We took his body back to his car because the mechanic had finished fixing the car and it was brought to the hospital. When we got home, we laid him down in the living room. Darosha then said that when his dad died, salt was placed on his chest, so we should do the same for Mohbad to preserve him. We put the salt on him and waited for daddy to come. Mommy was already around by then. It was the salt that daddy saw that made him say we embalmed him. Daddy then said we must bury him that night and we were like no, why? But he insisted. We took the body to Ikorodu that night and we buried him the next day. Guys, this is the full summary of Mohbad younger brother Adura's interview. This is everything that Adura actually said, but as you can see, he really left out a lot of things. Now, after watching this video, this was VeryDarkMan reaction. VeryDarkMan said, I am surprised Adura granted an interview with someone else and not me. I brought back the Justice for Mohbad movement by interviewing all the people with Mohbad 24 hours before his demise. Adura said that I didn't reach out to him to have an interview with him. All the people I have interviewed, I never reached out to them. They came to me that they wanted to say their truth. Adura is afraid to come to me because I reached out to the person that interviewed him and he said Adura doesn't want to come to me. The question I want to ask Adura is that when Mohbad needed medical attention, what did he do as his blood brother, knowing that your breadwinner was about to die? You refused to call the attention of people around instead of waiting for a nurse who was in Cotonou. Why didn't you all bundle him to the hospital? Also, your dad said he saw a duvet soaked with blood. Your auntie said she saw your mom washing blood out of a duvet and she also saw blood on Mohbad's clothes. We need clarity. To everyone saying I am supporting samlarry, let us sort out what by Mohbad first. We can then go to who bullied him. Naira Marley and samlarry were not in the house when he died. Adura, I am waiting for you to please come for your interview. I will arrange your flight and if you don't want to come to me, I can fly to Lagos to meet you. Omo, this was what VeryDarkMan actually said, and as you can hear, he has some important questions to actually ask Adura. Take a look at this, guys.
Except if maybe when I get with you now they hide. Why didn't you people raise an alarm when nurse from Cotonou never come? Why didn't you people bundle Mohbad to the hospital at the right time? You had to wait all the way for over how many hours before I rush the boy go hospital? That's number one question. Number two, even after this question, I'll be waiting for you to come. Your father say he see duvet wey soak with blood when he enter the house. Your auntie Folashade also said she see your mother, Mama Mohbad, dey wash blood. She also said she saw Mohbad clothes in blood. All these things, we just want clarity. Like I said, me, I'm restricting the investigation to what happened in the house and 24 hours before Mohbad by, because I believe that's how investigation will lead to that boy, or what happened to that boy. I believe that's what it's supposed to be.
Omo guys, this is Very Dark Man own question. As if that was not enough, Very Dark Man also came to his status to say, we dey find justice for your brother. You say I no reach out to you with laughing emoji. Is this a joke? Your own brother matter oh. If truly you want justice, Adura, you will look for me. So this is what Very Dark Man actually said. And going through the comment section, some fans are not having it. One fan said, VDM, rest abeg. Una one fault word for that boy mouth. Secondly, he will not come to you because you called his brother's son a bastard. Another fan said, Adura, don't go anywhere. VDM is so manipulative. He will turn everything on him and do you the way he did Lil Smart. Adura owes him nothing. Very Dark Man should leave Adura alone. Soon, him rats go soon come here, they cry. Another fan said, I hope Adura or any close person to Mohbad who genuinely love Mohbad are wise enough not to indulge him. Omo, these are what fans are currently saying related to what Very Dark Man said about the interview from Adura, who is Mohbad's younger brother. But what do you think about this, guys? Please do well to share me your thoughts, because I'll be right there in the comment section waiting to reply to your comments. For those of you that have seen the full interview, share me your thoughts too, because I'll be there waiting to reply to your comment. Thank you for watching, guys.